Oh, look at that H2O. Oh, I should have brought out the H2O mask.
I forgot to send you a picture, but my bad.
Is that
Look
signed?
at my badass little base with it. Kind of cool.
Oh, nice. Is it signed by anybody?
No, I didn't. These are just during COVID. I got a real good deal, and I'm all used from somebody I met at a Comic-Con. So all with the tags, of course. But hey, figure start out the show like that. It's a nice mask. I like this one.
Yeah, that's actually a nice
better
copy.
than the movie mask.
Yeah, that's exactly right, because it's the worst one for that probably.
Yeah, I'm still waiting for them, the Trick or Treat Studios, to put out a CGI mask.
That's fucking awesome. That's actually a nice mask. Shit.
When's the light up pumpkin from Halloween 3? Is that a pre-order on Trick or Treat?
That's a
Studios?
pre-order. I think it's comes out in July. It's a pre-order.
Oh, I got to pre-order that one.
Yeah, I pre-ordered that.
I mean, it's a pre-order.
Yeah, I pre-ordered that, and I shouted out on can't even speak today on Mad Arts thing last night. After a year and a half, I finally got notice that Mezco's 112 Halloween 2 figure is finally going to be shipping. After I forgot about it, it was like a year and a half ago.
Shit. When you pre-ordered, you just randomly just
pre-ordered. I pre-ordered it in October of 2021.
Now the H1's pretty damn expensive nowadays, isn't it?
You would think it would be higher than it is, but I've seen it between 150 and 200, which isn't crazy.
What was it retail for me? I bought it for 100 when I think it was starting.
It was like $100 when retail, around $100 retail.
Oh damn! So I thought I got gypped on it a bit. Guess not.
Yeah, so I'm excited.
Don't you have that one, Joe?
What's that again?
The 112 Mezco one, the first one from H1. I thought you bought it.
Si, senor.
Hey.
Sorry, Pat. I didn't mean to cut you off. I'm moving quick. I'm on speed today.
That's quite all right.
It's I
had a crazy day, so I'm looking forward to hanging out and making fun of some H2O.
Oh no. Okay.
There's some good stuff in this, though.
There's some fun stuff. It's not the worst by all means. It's not like we're doing
aged well.
Well, the next one is going to be the worst one when we move to Halloween abortion.
You know what though? And here's if my brother's in, he'll be in the chat, but I'm just going to say it before he gets on. He thinks this is better than the last 3 movies they made. I don't think it's better than 2018.
It could contend, but it's a tough. It can't be 18. That's impossible. So that's a no.
That's a big no on 18.
Half of Kills is pretty badass, so that's no. So maybe 1.5 movies.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, that's a good analogy. I'll take that.
It's a matter of opinion with people. You know, you're right. It's
of course.
It's all subjective. If people like it over something else, hey, I don't care. Everybody can like whatever the hell they want.
Hey, there's people out there that like Carrot Top's comedy. Okay, you can't hate them. You know?
Hey, there's people that gave thumbs up to Skinamarink. So hailed it as this great thing. Yeah, I don't know what kind of friggin' PCP we're on when you watch that. But that's a different story. So what's everybody watching it on tonight?
Frank Oz would say, right?
You know what this stuff does to kids?
5 to 10 minimum, Lewis.
I'm watching it on Prime.
Prime. I'm watching it on a thumb drive because I'm an old man and I have movies on thumb drives.
You guys are watching it on it. I am watching it on my wonderful DVD from the box set.
Oh, you.
All right.
Hey, I don't
call that
around. I'm old
kicking it old school. I love
kicking it old school.
Before you count it down, Pat, does your guys' start with the Miramax before the Dimension?
No, mine's starting with Dimension with Mr. Sandman starting.
Mine goes like this. Like real loud.
Okay. I'm getting to that for a second here, the Miramax thing, and then I'm
pausing right there. What's this life for?
Yeah. Oh.
Okay,
yeah.
I'm ready.
On the mark, get set.
All right, so we haven't started yet, people. Anybody popping in now? We haven't started yet. We're just about to start. Sorry for the delay. I think everybody was over watching Sean Clark. And hold on, I think he's still on.
Son of a bitch.
That son of a bitch is peacocking. It's been an hour and a half.
Yeah, my buddy Jeremy asked me, he's like, was he talking about you with the Brett Patrick thing? Like, no, it's the Pat O'Mine, trust me.
Yeah, he saw me. He's like, oh, there's Patrick Wing. He's like, where's the other Pat? And I put Pat O'Mine in there.
Ryan Underwood, am I late for the date rape? What?
No, we're just about to start. You're here just in time. We haven't even pressed play yet, so you're here for the date rape. Tonight we're gonna pierce our nipples, just like Nick Push was gonna pop in, but he was busy getting his nipples pierced.
That makes me think of old school. I'm here for the gangbang.
That's too funny. Oh,
So, Michael, are you still on there with? Michael was on a chat with Chris Duran. Are you still chatting with him?
Oh God, that's
nice.
Adam Arkin. That's what that is. God, geez, now
Adam Arkin. Yes.
The son of
the great
Alan.
Alan.
the great
Alan.
Alan.
He plays the boss in the Jerky Boys movie. Who's Frank Rizzo? Why does he call me Fruity Ass?
Who wants to call me Fruity is?
Sorry, I love that movie.
Crazy shit. All right, so let's we're gonna start, do a countdown, and we'll press play, and we'll do 1, 2, 3, and play.
Let's pray.
I'm
Somebody's
seeing
got Miramax.
Dimension, and I'm hearing the Cordettes play Mr. Sandman.
I'm watching the Miramax right now, and then it's
All right, I'll pause it a second. Tell me when you see the pumpkin.
Yep.
right now. Dimension. Bum, 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 bum.
When the pumpkin slashes,
Bum, bum,
I'll
bum,
unpause it.
bum, 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 bum.
You see the pumpkin,
Bam!
Joe?
Right now, they hit the pumpkin.
There you go. So we should all be on target. Multiple lock-on targets.
Yeah, I don't think my brother's in the chat room. When I saw this in the theater, this is the one Halloween movie I saw 3 times in the theater, with the exception of the original. It's probably the only sequel I saw more than 2 times in.
Hey, what kind of car is that? Go.
To fix a funny Halloween era? What do you mean, Michael? I'm curious.
What kind of car is that? Y'all know what that is?
Oh, shit! I turned my head away. What was it?
I think is it a Ford Esquire?
Esquire. It's not the newer Escort, was it? No.
Looks like an old Escort, like one of the old Escorts with a hatchback.
Is it an Aspire or an Escort? One of those.
Those things probably didn't make it to 50,000 miles, if I was gonna say.
Fuck no. We used to call them the Eggmobile.
Oh,
first of all, if I come up to my house,
I drive one.
If I come up to my house and I see like the front lights smashed to shit like she just saw, I wouldn't be scared. I'd be fucking cursing and throwing shit. First of all,
I wouldn't even go in there. Like, nah, hell no.
No, I'd be going in there like, what the hell? Like, who's the son of a bitch that broke the goddamn fight?
Fuck that.
So I'd be the first fat guy to get killed.
You know, it's unfortunate. Every time I see her now,
See you later, Joseph.
I think of the Halloween Kills.
Ronnie.
The Halloween Kills. This is for Dr. Loomis thing, which was so weird.
Agnet in the house.
What up, boys?
My house already looks like someone broke in. Hi, Blake.
That's funny.
That's like somebody broke it already.
Hey, that's a nice
Let me guess. I have slaves burning my garbage in the backyard, right?
You always wonder, like the dumbass that would walk into a house. I would be the dumbass because I would be so pissed off that somebody broke my light. I'd be running in there because I'd think automatically that my dopey daughter left the goddamn door open and didn't close it all the way when she left,
dude.
Or when she got home, so I'd be running there to yell at her ass.
This other kid looks like a much tougher Seth Green. You know, the one sitting on the couch with her.
Yeah, all he needs is a can sticking out of his forehead.
He's like a perfect character out of Can't Hardly Wait. Like they're
Like
all
on like the Super Mario Luigi team. It's green with the L. What the fuck is that?
Tell you one thing about Nancy Stevens, she gets older and she's aging well. You know, she's up there, and
she's a breast cancer survivor too.
Breast cancer survivor too, yeah. So she's definitely aging well. God bless her.
I love the little touches, little pumpkins, and
you know, the first convention she had done was the Indianapolis Whorehound where Jamie Lee was at, and she since it was her first one, she just didn't really. She just talked to everybody forever. It was really cool.
She didn't know. All right, you got to move everybody along. Move them along.
All the second and third times I met her, that was a little bit different.
Was sad. I've always got my 9mm on me, so I'm easy. Yeah, like I got several around the house. And when my son's home, my son is like Tackleberry. He's got like 50 million guns.
Yeah, we have a handful of guys in our office that just got their concealed carry, so they're all gung ho. So,
yes, at least she doesn't say this is for Dr. Loomis.
That's right, Nick. That's right.
Yeah, in Texas they did away with that, so you don't even need a license to carry anymore.
You need a license here, and I've been up here in Pennsylvania now. Shit, how many years? 17 years, and everybody's like, I can't believe you don't have a carry permit. I'm like, I guess I carry enough shit. Do I want to carry a gun too?
Yeah, I can still carry, and I had my license, but then when they changed that damn law, it just went to shit.
My son's all gung ho to get his, and he wants to get his.
It took it took me. So I registered for it right when COVID happened because remember that was like where it started really getting talked about, and I didn't get it until a year and a half later. So I've only had it for just over a year.
I should one of these. When maybe he comes home in a few weeks from college and I'll probably fill the paperwork. Maybe I'll just fill it out just to get it. And I'm like, I carry enough shit on me.
Nice man.
Plus, it'll be the day I'll go to work in Jersey and I'll forget that I have it on me and forget it in Jersey. That's a big no. They don't give a shit where you are. Can't carry guns at all.
Do people still have those in their kitchens, overhangs with all the pots and pans? I'm sure they still do for space.
I usually only saw that like on TV shows.
My parents had one in the house in our house growing up, and then after a while, my father took it down because it just did nothing but make all the pots and pans dusty if you didn't use them.
I was thinking, oh no, they didn't. When in the last movie it ends, though, she just grabbed one off the stovetop, I think, and hammered his hands down with the knives sticking it. Right? Yeah.
Yeah, she just grabbed the pan. Yeah.
You just imagine if they were above when he had him on, or she had him on the island with all the pots and pans. Boom, boom, boom.
Running into guns 5 years, bought all kinds of shit. Yeah, my son is like, told you, he's like fucking Tackleberry.
You know, Pat, I don't know if I ever told you this. Like my father, when he used to go to garage sales and find he found a handful of like war memorabilia stuff, like 2 different veterans in a row. He found their tea shovels. That was like his big thing. The old tea shovels they would have to when they had them when they were in the service.
My father collected like old guns and stuff like that, and then when he passed, my brother was like my son. They're big collectors of guns and stuff. So I just let my brother have it. I'm like, this is the kind of shit I collect. I don't need to collect anything like that. But my father had some really old rifles, like pre 1900, 1800s. So he had a bunch of nice shit.
I missed that part. I should stay here and protect her.
So funny story. So years ago, there was a big fire in front of my parents' house, the house I grew up in. They built years ago when I growing up for 100 years. There was a big Alcoa aluminum factory in front of my parents' house, and it was abandoned for years. And then at some point, somebody bought it, finally tore it down to put up condominiums. And one year, Jesus Christ, what year was that? Probably in the mid 90s. They all went on fire, like a bad fire. Like took all the houses out in front of my parents' house. It almost burned my parents' house down too. Yeah. And like this, it was. I have to show you pictures someday. The siding on the front of my parents' house melted like cheese. You can see the siding just because the fire was so bad. So I was living in my apartment with my wife, so we ran up there to try to like get stuff out of the house because we thought it was just going to go on fire. Mm-hmm. So we got I said fuck everything. I said just grab family albums. It's shit like that. Make sure you have your wedding ring. That's irreplaceable. Everything else is replaceable. So we got the photo albums and stuff. And then there's my dad with did you ever see those like metal carts that you go to like a flea market with and you fill up shit with? Oh, yeah. My father going down the street with rifles, guns filled with ammunition.
Jesus.
He's just because my father's like, what should I grab? I said, you better grab all that ammunition because if the fire hits this house, it's going to be like the 4th of July.
Did you end up with some of the stuff, I guess, after your dad passed or no?
My brother got it. I didn't want any, but I let him have
it.
Yeah. He collects that stuff I don't, so I let him have it.
Remember, that was a big shock with that ice skate. For seeing that, I was like, oh yeah, there we go.
That was badass.
Now, gentlemen, can we all agree here? This mask right here that she first sees, isn't this the mask that's ideal? They should have kept.
Hey, that's the way I roll. Fuck everybody else. My parents didn't go up. No. No, that is the funny part. The rest of it kind of sucked. Thankfully, nobody got hurt, and actually, a lot of people did make out. So a lot of people were actually happy because their houses were old. They got new houses. And the ironic part, I wouldn't say funny story this time, Nick. The same complex after they rebuilt it went on fire 6 years later, almost just as bad.
Believe that? Is Nick saying you're like Steve Buscemi in The Wedding Singer? Remember when he's talking?
Oh, funny story. I saw this guy.
That time we picked those 2 hookers? You said they're prostitutes. I don't remember paying for them. Now I really wish they kept that mask was my point, though.
That mask was badass.
Yeah, the mask in this scene looks great.
Yoink.
And I don't know if this is now we're getting really.
Nah, believe me, I know you're really kidding. It is funny because she's like, wow, Pat's talking about all this devastation.
Oh, dude, this stuff's all fun. This is all fun.
But no, that's the funny part. That's the ironic part because it was just hysterical. Any other town if we had lived in, my father probably would have been arrested because he had so much shit. But Edgewater was like Mayberry, so we related to everybody, so everybody knew everybody. So there's my dad just pushing a cart with guns and ammunition and shotguns and everything, and nobody's even questioning because they know it's my dad. Walking past the cops, they don't give a shit.
Does anybody know what car Michael drove off in? I'm assuming that's some sort of 70s or late 60s muscle car of some sort, right?
I didn't know it was just a muscle car.
It looked like an Oldsmobile. I think it was an Oldsmobile Cutlass Supreme, like a 442.
Cutlass Supreme.
And I swear, this guy, they couldn't give the role of Richard Gant, George Washington Duke from Rocky V. Or the guy that eats Jason's heart and Jason Goes to Hell, that actor.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Yeah, right.
Shh. You hear that cat meowing.
Dr. Loomis was obsessed with Michael Myers.
Yeah, I think.
I actually kind of like that drawing that's on the wall.
Of the mask?
Yeah, I wonder where that is. That's a cool item.
Well, a lot of people don't like the... I thought that what they did with Loomis's voice here was fine. It's 1997, right? 98?
Yeah, it sounds fine. Whoever did it, who was it? I forgot the voice actor who did it.
Well, to me, it's like if you're gonna, why didn't they just pull the voice right from the original? I didn't see the need to redo it.
Yeah, that must have. They obviously had the okay on that stuff because they're going to show the closet scene here in the beginning.
Yeah,
briefly.
Yeah.
Steve Miner film.
Steve Miner, he met him at H20, and then he was here at Flashback last year. Now, who is that guy dead? Some of these are just priceless.
Yeah, some of them you just like it. You know what? Because maybe some of them were confused with Myers. Maybe they thought Myers had done it because they couldn't prove it.
And
you gotta love the picture of him from H2.
From H2, looking at the in the school, right?
Yeah, it's a Celtic word. Samhain.
There's our favorite reporter. 3 people are dead tonight.
3 people are dead tonight.
God damn, Sean Clark's still going.
Is he still going?
I just have it on mute.
I was going to send a super chat in and say, Sean, when you're done, come over and watch H2O with us.
There's our drawing there, Joe. You were just talking about, right?
One of my favorite shows, man.
I love how they show they have the cast of the actors on there, and it's like he's already died. Now they're showing his name. I always found that funny.
Yeah.
Now, wasn't the show with John Lithgow already happening with him by then? At this time?
Yeah, it was. So this is 98.
Rock.
This was probably in tandem with it because it was right around that time. They were towards the later seasons, which is such a great show.
Yeah, the music in this.
I love that show. It's hysterical.
The music is a negative.
Patrick Lussier, film editor.
Yep. Wouldn't you guys agree? The music. This is just nothing wrong with John Ottman, but have some Alan Howarth at least or something, right?
I'm trying to remember. In any of the books, are there any reasons given why they didn't approach Alan Howarth? So I'm sure he would have did it.
No, grab my thing out of the freezer.
Yeah, Third Rock's such a great show.
Look at that hottie.
Hysterical.
Jamie Lee.
Yeah, Jamie Lee was she was on her prime here, looking good. Who's texting me? Not Third Rock. Some guy drew Leatherface in the Netflix TCM. What do you mean? I'm drawing a blank.
Huh.
This whole beginning scene, it's kind of cool where she's going through when it's they flash back, like the closet scene and stuff like that. So I'll give them that. There's a cool way to start this.
Absolutely.
That's where we are, people. Timestamp. Timestamp is I'm at 13:38. And that's where we are at the moment. She's dreaming.
Dreaming the night away.
Hope you guys are doing well. Just had my Activia, so I'm ready for this one. Don't have it because you're gonna have to get up from the movie and get rid of that stuff. Michael, I'm changing the group to your one, so my followers become yours. So thank you. Happy Halloween. Yeah, I never see you in the group anymore. Oh, she looked good here. She had some nice bats. Still does.
There's our happy haircut, Josh Hartnett.
A badass view.
Who has the better haircut in this film, Josh Hartnett or Jamie Lee Curtis?
Oh, Jamie Lee. Is it killed in here? Who's worse, Myers or Stefano from Days of Our Lives? Stefano.
I don't know.
I better call my sister-in-law. Days of Lives. I
have to go ask my wife. I never watched Days of
I don't know.
It was a Young and the Restless family here.
Oh, okay, that's what you're talking about.
I was more of a as
Mars
the world turns guy.
Oh, I missed that. I have to go back and watch that. I like that Texas Chainsaw Massacre, the one on Netflix.
Yeah,
Oh,
very
yeah.
good because they're doing another one, right?
They're doing another one. Yeah, I enjoyed it. I thought it was a lot of fun. She dreamed she had a wiener. Well, now this was 98, so this was before all the woke nonsense. You see a she, her, him. I don't. How does that work? I never understood that. She, her, he, him. I don't understand that.
I don't ask those questions. I just
see people put it like, somebody hits me up or something like that, and they'll say in their little bio like she, her, him, they. I don't understand it.
Yeah,
if you heard that this came up the school or the mansion here at the site tours, this is a bit of a hike though, and you don't really get to see that much.
Probably just get to pass by the front because it's gated off.
I mean, in all honesty, you could do all that by yourself if you just rent.
Very true.
You could rent a car. You can literally stop where you want to stop. You can go where you want to go, and you're not around a bunch of people that may or may not be annoying.
I did him bringing up you could do the babysitter's house separately. That's why I would probably almost want to go do the tour then if you guys are going to be doing
Travis.
it, so you know.
Yeah, I'd rather fucking get a car and hang out with you bastards in it and go tour ourselves.
I told you that's what I was willing to do, guys. Yeah,
Call me sir. God damn it!
Of course, I'm all about the
guys. Got to do
experience
Ferris
and stuff,
Bueller.
but for me, it's like you like to have your comforts too. So we could, take our time. We're not on a schedule. We're saving money. Like for me, it is what it is. Whatever, man.
I'm going to do the tour, but I'll probably hit some sites the day before when I get there on Thursday rather. So that's why he talked about cutting out the Wallace and Doyle house. It's like, I'll just go see him on Thursday.
And they're at the Hollywood Walk of Fame right there off of Hollywood Boulevard. So pretty much.
Yeah. I mean,
Ronnie, I'm guessing at least 6 figures.
Oh, this school?
Yes.
Yeah.
6 figures.
It's a prep school, right?
Yeah.
And that's 6 figures 1997 before inflation.
I mean, if a parish kid is going there, it's expensive. Any of you Jumanji guys out there, Jumanji fans?
Caught that.
Yeah.
This is a good here. Lisa's not here, so
see how funny would it have been if they were for the costume for the Halloween party they had tonight. Too bad he didn't have like the costume on where he looked. What was he? He was what the hell did he get turned into? Remember
no.
Was he a dog or a wolf or something? What the hell? What the hell was this? Was I forget what his makeup was?
Oh, I don't remember.
Blake, what's now you feeling? Big Joe.
Hey Blake, I'm not 100% just yet, but I'm about, we're getting there, my friend. Thanks for asking. I mean, get to just sit back and watch movies, nothing too physically demanding. So I appreciate you asking, man. Thanks.
Yeah, we haven't had Joe on in a couple of weeks for these, so it's very exciting.
Yeah, man.
Good stuff, bud.
It's good shit, my guys.
There's Steve Miner right there.
There he
is. There's his back.
Good call out. Love it.
There's his back. He's walking away.
And there's an Academy Award winner.
Joe Biden, president at the time, $1 million. Yeah, I'm not even going there, but I agree with you. Well, not going down that rabbit hole, but I agree with you.
So I think Lisa and my sister. How I know my wife through my sister. They went to a Catholic high school. And that's where they met. It was $5,000 a year in the mid 90s. You know how much that same school's charging now? $22,000 a year.
Oh my
crap.
goodness.
I don't even know what my parents paid for because I went to Catholic. I didn't go to Catholic high school. I went on strike in 8th grade and said I need to go to a regular high school, so I did. So I graduated 8th grade. All grade school, kindergarten through to Catholic school. So that was figure what 1977, 78 through 86. So I don't know what the hell my parents paid.
This reminds me of course. Do y'all know where that scene in 2018 was shot? The restroom scene.
Mm-hmm.
Where was
That's
that?
kind of like there's a little bit of a tribute to that. Yeah.
That was in it was in the Carolina, North Carolina. I guess that was part of their nod. Now they sort of did all the little Easter egg nods.
Oh, nice.
So, yeah, I think that's that's a Slutless Supreme. That's what I think it is.
Somebody in the comments of the H45 ticket stuff put, well, the girl with the spiders, and it was like the meme of her shaking.
The spiders.
Will she be at H45?
Or even the mom. The mom's cute here. I don't know what she looks like now.
Yeah, you know what? I got to tell you, Michelle Williams was. I think she was pretty damn hot in this.
She was cute as hell in this. Now she's like so thin and gaunt and
she's trying to go
avant-garde looking and does
Hollywood
movies that I'd rather stick a fork in my eye than watch. And
she's all Hollywood now.
Now you guys might know this. She was already separated or divorced from Heath Ledger when he died, right? They were already.
I don't know. I think they were still kind of together.
I think they were.
They had a kid or two.
Yeah. I think they were. If anything, they were like off and on, but they weren't like finite. Yeah, I don't think they were finite.
Okay.
Pat had a school like Howard Stern.
Oh, see, yeah, Ronnie said 30,000 a year. See, I would have thought because you're dealing with not kids for college. It was what kind of a prep thing, right? I would think more at this time. I don't know.
She married a drug addict. She ain't normal.
She ain't normal. Yeah, she's definitely not. But she was cute in this, and she was cute. Then as she got older, she got the real, like very gaunt looking and very, I don't know, just not attractive. She used to be very attractive. It's my opinion. No offense.
Yeah, one girl I work with, she was huge into Heath Ledger. And she's like, yeah, he's kind of like what Brandon Lee did with The Crow is what he did for the Joker. I'm like, no, Brandon Lee, because he died on set. Heath Ledger was dead in a hotel room, wasn't he?
Yeah,
and he had already filmed the movie.
He'd already filmed the movie. You think so? Travis thinks this is the worst Michael look, even behind 5. I think the Resurrection mask was this mask. I don't know. What would you say is the worst mask? I probably would say this. Well, one of the masks, because there's several in this damn movie.
The problem, again, you have CGI. You have 2 different physical masks. There's too much going on. The movie as a whole, this might be the worst because of that. Just my opinion.
The only thing I'm wondering about this is as they drive away. So he stole a Cutlass Supreme, and the mom and the daughter were driving in like this, like freaking 1930s, like
piece of shit,
like gangster, like Al Capone fucking vehicle. I could just see them driving with the Tommy gun sticking out the window, shooting.
Yeah, see, put them up, see.
It's like, where did the mom get that fucking car?
I don't know, but he sure as fuck left him in the middle of goddamn nowhere.
Yeah.
He's like, I may not have hurt y'all, but I left y'all motherfuckers to die.
I always thought this girl was cute as hell, Jodie Lynn O'Keefe.
She was in a couple other things. I really don't know off my head.
She played one of the psychos that dated Charlie Sheen in friggin' 2.5 Men. Did you ever see her in that?
Oh no, I did not.
She was like a devil worshiper in it. Go check it out. Super hot. Yeah.
How did this guy get this part? That's what I want to fucking know. This guy. He's like,
that's true. Creed really elevated this movie to the next level.
Oh, by far. It's one of the highlights of the movie.
What's this mask for?
Oh, no.
I remember seeing Adam Arkin get interviewed. He's like, the scene coming up here is the reason why he took the role, of course. That's not a surprise.
He gets to do what he wants.
There's no darkness around the mask. It's way too light. It's a lot of daytime look, which was a big complaint of a lot of people.
Yeah, great. I think we've talked about passed, when you see his eyes pretty well, I hate they got to be all black. I think that's
Yeah.
always the way I've preferred to see it. But
I always think of the Batman. You ever see Batman 2 where he rips off his mask and he doesn't have the black makeup? That's what it reminds me of. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
It's the same thing. It takes away the effect. It takes away the darkness.
Can I just point out how much I enjoy you guys on the channel? Just a fun chat, no bullshit. Thanks, man. Hey, Ronnie, much appreciated, man.
Oh,
thanks, man. It's just fun, man. So
You just
we
gotta
ever
have a
say
good
anything
time.
stupid like I do all the time, just ignore it.
Yeah, I try not to put my foot in my mouth because I can't bend like that.
I think I just do it because my wife isn't in the room.
Well, that's the one good thing. My wife never comes down here when I'm doing this. My wife doesn't watch any of the streams, so I can get myself in as much trouble as I want.
Drinking something, Pat? Joe, you got your Pedialyte?
Yes, yeah. Got some Tang. No, I'm kidding.
Pootie Tang.
My hazy IPA, Harford Haze from the Log Tavern Brewery.
Nice.
I think one of the most creative beer names I saw was a Lazy Eye IPA. I was like, what the fuck? He's like, get you so drunk you get a lazy eye.
Nice.
Large, round, tumultuous breasts. I haven't seen this movie yet. Do they say who drew the sketch of Michael in the intro? No, they don't. No, they don't. I mean, I guess you could allude that Loomis did it, but yeah, no, they don't. Not to my knowledge, they don't say it.
Sketch artist, crime scene.
Yeah.
8 Simple Rules. Oh, that's right. I forgot Adam Arkin was Katie's boyfriend in 8 Simple Rules.
Oh, that's right.
That was such a great show. Rest in peace, John the Ritter. It was a shame after he passed, it didn't last.
You know, I'm not gonna lie.
Katie Cuoco was young in that too. Fuck me, shit.
I actually was considering in the past to get a tattoo of that sketch or something like it because it's a good black and white tattoo.
Yeah, it's a pretty simple one to get, I would think, like that too, right?
Yeah,
Joe?
something maybe modified a little bit, maybe make the certain changes here to your liking, but that's a good tattoo idea. It's better than the thorn shit. I'll tell you that much.
You ever watch this when you watch H2O on like AMC or on TV? When they come to that part with Ronnie where he gets scared, did you ever see it? It's like, oh wow, you scared the snot out of me.
They cut it out.
Instead of say shit, it's like you scared the snot out of me.
Scared the snot out of me.
Oh God, what do we have for dinner tonight? What do I have for dinner tonight? That's a good question. The wife made some shrimp and pasta. It was actually really, really good.
Oh wow!
And it's a rare occasion. The wife cooked. I usually cook. It was a rare occasion.
Wow! Hey, you don't want to say that too loud, there, Pat.
She knows it. She laughs about it. Shit, when I was away for that whole week, she was just like, "Damn, yeah, you need to come back. I had to cook for a whole week."
It's one Tuesday a month. Our school they pick like a fast food or a restaurant place where 20% of the purchase goes to the school. So it was Chipotle. So we had Chipotle tonight.
Chipotle,
very nice. Yeah, we had.
How about the public school?
Oh, that's right. Yeah, we had a long day today, and on the way home, instead of MB making dinner, I said, let's go to Olive Garden. So
I love Olive Garden.
The girls ate like queens, and then I had the soup and salad. That's all I really kind of keeping things light. So
you ever had that? We had one near our office. We went there for lunch where they have the lunch special, just soup and salad. It's like not even $8.
Melon breast.
That's the best because
unlimited.
The salad and you can try 3 different soups or however many. It's like, dude, you're so full, and then the breadsticks. Ooh, so good, my friend.
Work
it's
12,
the little
thing, you know what I mean? It's Dairy Queen on the way. I love Dairy Queens that have the food in them. Get some friggin'
blizzards. Yeah.
I love the blizzards. Oh God, it's been a minute since I had a Dairy Queen blizzard. I think you should get the peanut butter blizzards. I love the peanut butter cup blizzards.
Our Dairy Queens have the tacos. Do y'all have the tacos? If you've never had Dairy Queen tacos,
no.
Oh my God, the crispy tacos. Oh my God,
is that like gas station sushi?
Dude, no. I swear to God. Maybe it's a South Texas
the Jack in the Box tacos, man.
Dude, yeah, dude, we love those are our 2 favorites: Jack in the Box tacos and Dairy Queen tacos. But you got to get the taco sauce. Get the taco sauce. I'm not lying to you. I promise.
Are they like little fried tacos, like what Burger King has?
No, they're actually like
Ronnie. They were frozen shrimp from Walmart.
The shell, and then the ground beef and lettuce, tomato, and it's like they're legit. They're legit crunchy tacos. They're legit.
I don't know down there in Texas, like they have them at the conventions here, the walking tacos, where it's like a bag of Doritos and they put all the taco stuff in there.
Yes.
Yeah, they sell them at the
Sam's
all
Club?
all the functions at my kids' school. Like anytime I went to my son played football. You go to the football games, you can always get the walking tacos. And my daughter's track. I was at her track meet today. They sell all that shit there.
Give me
Hey,
the Cool Ranch Dorito.
Ryan knows. Look, Ryan knows what he's talking about. Those
Tacos kick ass.
I'm telling you.
Spaghetti and meatballs. I've never had spaghetti and meatballs at Olive Garden.
Hey, they give you
pasta visual soup is the best in my opinion.
Oh,
Joe knows. Give me some cheese on that.
Oh, hey, when they're doing the cheese grater, tell me how much. You just keep going.
Just keep going.
Don't stop. Keep going. Keep going.
That's a Frito pie. I didn't know that.
A Frito pie? I never heard of that one.
Oh yeah,
the walking tacos are easy. You never had one? Just try them. They're fun. We do them all the time. Like when we have like barbecues and stuff like that. We'll make it for the kids. They love it.
I love these guys. He said Googled walking tacos. I love it. Hey, this guy's legend. Look,
yeah, Google Trejo's Cantina from Danny Trejo. That place is awesome. We'll have to go there in California. Good stuff.
Well, it's nearby too, isn't it? You said.
Well, they closed the one in Pasadena. He closed it, but there's the one right by the babysitter houses that we went to with the kids last month. So yeah, great stuff.
Hey, Ronnie Blake out there. I had a busy day. I saw you posted something. So are you guys going to H45? I thought you put up a stream or something talking about how you guys are going. Because I didn't think you guys were going.
Oh man,
we're all gonna get if those guys are there. I'm just with us and everybody else that we're gonna meet out there. We're all gonna get locked up. I better pack bail money.
Dude, I gotta go to Huntsville, Alabama. I might just have to go find them in Mississippi, even though that's still a little bit of a drive from there.
Yeah, I got to go back to Alabama next Thursday and Friday, but I'm only going to be there for a day. Otherwise, I'd take a detour.
What the fuck is he still talking about? Sorry. He's still talking.
Oh, I'm reading this. Did y'all see this Travis message? He said he picked an interview from the writer. He said the mask sketch is meant to be the police sketch from when he was arrested in H5. Hence the long neck. Not even noticed that till now. Oh, that's a great freaking pickup.
Oh, dude. Wow, Travis. Okay.
That's cool, dude.
Wow, did not know that. Thanks, Travis. I had no idea.
I wonder if that's in Taking Shape. The book, maybe, and there's so much stuff in there you can't remember it all.
Yeah, I don't remember it all. I don't remember that being in there, but I don't remember everything. I don't remember what I did this morning.
It does look like that.
Pretty cool.
It does look like that for real.
Can you just wander around town? It's like, for Christ's sake, go get a fucking haircut.
Yeah, the angle of this shot doesn't do his haircut justice.
Oh, hers. Sorry. I'm waiting for him to call her dad.
He literally has kind of like that H2 little piece of hair from Michael's mask that sticks out like this.
Yes, he does in the back.
Bed hair, right? He's got the bed hair.
He's got. They're keeping it in the family, I guess. I don't fucking know.
What the fuck kind of necklace is he wearing?
That's like the shitty, like friggin' Tupperware bowl cut I used to get in the 70s.
I remember
it's birthmark on the neck there, huh?
One of those fuckboy necklaces. Now I remember.
Fuckboy necklaces.
Yeah, anytime he's wearing something like that, like, oh, he's a fuckboy. You've never heard that?
No.
Oh, he's a fuckboy.
Never heard that.
AKA a douchebag. Sorry, AKA douchebag.
Why are you a douchebag?
I like it.
Fuckboy. Fuckboy necklace. Yeah, I fucking love it.
Fuckboy, boogle boy necklace. Whatever.
Yeah, for real. Old school radio.
Man.
Now, is the H2O Tots figure out? Is that one of the ones that's come out recently?
Yes,
it's out. It's been out.
Yes,
yeah.
I'd buy it.
I don't have it, but it's out.
I'm just saving right now, but I would buy it.
Jake Blaster, what's up, Jake? Chris Duran is by far the worst Myers in the franchise.
Straight to the point.
You're not gonna get an argument. You're not gonna get an argument out of me.
Yeah, that's pretty.
Boy necklace.
I got a good story. So that's the Jimmy she's driving. You ever see the 2-door version of the Jimmy back in the day?
Oh,
One of
no.
those cars.
No.
Is that what that is? Oh, the GMC Jimmy. I thought you were talking about the old car.
Oh, the
Is that like an
okay.
international?
No, the
What
other
heck
one
is an
looks
old
like a
vehicle?
freaking looks like something we saw in Stripes when they were in Czechoslovakia.
It's like Wisconsin.
Yeah, she's digging in his ass. I love it. Eyes up, Ronnie.
I'm gonna write a song about you, bitch.
See, I would love that if they brought LL Cool J back in a role. I'd be freaking fun.
Dude.
Ooh, we have to talk about Charles S. Dutton, who was originally cast as the private detective in this film, and they wrote out the character, right?
Are you
Wrote his character
serious?
out. Yeah.
From freaking Low Down Dirty Shame, from
Yeah.
The Game. Oh man.
Yeah, they
he's
wrote
been
it
in
out
so many
completely.
movies. I love that guy.
Good actor too. It's a bummer that he didn't get to take part in this.
Yeah,
I thought that
that's
would
a
have been
quality
a
dude.
cool side story. Him, tracking him down to the place. I thought it would have been pretty cool.
It makes you wonder if you add his stuff in there. You're probably in the 90-minute range if I were to bet, based on what.
Absolutely.
Yeah, and I don't understand why they cut it all out because this movie's so short anyway.
I loved him in Surviving the Game, dude. Remember that with the
What's
Ice-T?
wrong with Wisconsin?
Dude,
I got the shit kicked out of me. in
Rutger
Wisconsin.
Hauer, I freaking love that movie. Gary Busey, dude.
I fucking love the pig scene. You're like, when he puts the pig in his face. Oh, dude, that's a watch along movie.
What's
That is a
Ice
watch-along.
Cube or what's Ice T's
Yeah,
name in
there's
that
so
movie?
much
I
in those
forgot.
books, Ronnie. Damn.
Let's see.
We were supposed to have Dustin McNeil on the old podcast, and I haven't heard back from him. I got to reach out to him and see if I can get him on the new podcast. He was all gung ho to go on, and then he canceled at the last minute, and I haven't heard him. So maybe maybe thought we were going to be peacocking or something.
I think you have a better chance now.
Yeah, probably.
I'm just saying, you probably have a way better chance now of getting him.
You brought up that movie, Joe. I think about it a lot because I had no intentions to see it, and for whatever reason, the movie we were going to see, God, that was in 7th grade. We went to go see that instead, and it shocked the hell out of me. How I thought it was really good.
Dude, it's amazing. I remember the first time I watched it was on TBS because they used to show it all the time, and then I watched it like without the TV editing. It was even better the second time, dude. I love that movie.
What's he telling Gary Busey? I like my meat rare, right?
Yeah. Like
Here
my
I come,
meat rare.
Mason.
And he puts it in there. He's like, savor it, taste it, devour it.
Pat, have you seen that movie, bud?
I'm sorry, I missed the beginning. What movie?
Surviving the Game with like Rutger Hauer. It's got a good cast. Ice-T, F. Murray
Oh yeah,
Abraham.
it's been a long time since I've seen that.
Dude.
F. Murray Abraham yelling at his kid. You're not like your mother.
Yeah. Oh,
But
fuck.
what happens to Charles S. Dutton, though, I think I found it funny when it first happened.
Oh, hell yeah. For real. Oh, we need to watch
she's
this
real
shit.
cute here, Michelle Williams. She's definitely real cute here.
Always check the barrel.
Always check the barrel. Dude, that's fucking classic, dude.
Use Crips 1 to 10 probably.
Joe, we're
Yeah.
doing a watch along of that, damn it.
Yeah,
We could do.
for real.
Yeah, I haven't watched it in a while. I'd be up for it.
That's a watch along for your ass. That's amazing. Got a lot of good lines in it.
Yeah, I dig
Yeah.
Michelle Williams here, man.
That's
Not
right.
too much eye makeup there. Pretty much done, right? Take it easy,
He
Pat.
likes
What's going on?
young girls.
Are you upset?
He
Are we
likes-
going off about surviving the game too much?
Hey, she's got to be around my age. So, no, she's probably a couple years younger than me. Figure 98. Shit, how old was I in 98?
Oh, wow. Robert Zappi explained he wrote the references. in
Good
his
questions.
Shit.
Yeah,
Sorry,
Travis,
but-
they went pretty far to including the rest of it
26?
till pretty much close to the end that they were just scrapping all the other sequels. They went pretty far.
I'm gonna go with Charlie on this one.
More common knowledge, but Rob Zappi explained that he wrote a reference to Jamie's death in the script, which influenced Laurie's overprotection of John, but the scene was cut. I got to go back and listen to their freaking Taking Shape. I thought I knew a lot, but it's been a minute.
I like.
That,
How about Ted from Ted?
yeah.
Who's
That
uglier,
mask
Charlie in the
that's
movie or
in
Ted
the show?
from F-13?
Oh, Teddy Bear from Friday 13th Part 4 or something.
Where's the
He's
car?
cool.
Part. Yeah, he's talking about part 2. Not.
When
Yeah, he's talking
Michelle
about-
looks out the window and she sees him behind that door, that's
Yeah.
the same mask from the window scene with him and Jamie, right?
Damn, way to make me
Yeah,
feel
that's
old. You
what
was
I'm saying.
0 in 98.
Yeah, it looked
98.
like that variant. That mask sucks balls.
So you figure 98, I was 26 because I got married in 99 and I was 27.
I should have went back to watch the TV version here before getting this on. Just to look up
Charlie, because he's 4'2".
Didn't you say that was Darren Sand's height?
Is it Darren? Is he short, Darren? I
Somebody
don't
said
think
that the one
you never see anybody stand
never
up.
asked Darren. I'm never going to ask Darren.
You never see people stand up. You always see people doing a podcast. They're all
We'll
sitting.
see
You
him
never
in
know how tall they
person.
are.
We'll see him in person. We'll see.
Like when Brett and I first met, we both looked at each other like, wow, I didn't know this is how tall you were because we were always used to see each other sitting down.
He's like, "Yep, you have a beer belly just like me." That's what I said.
Like, oh, we got bellies. We got the beer bellies.
It's like, wow, I didn't realize it was that big.
Hey, cameras make you heavier though, right? You can see Darren's feet in his driver's
That's good.
Oh,
Oh, that's classic.
If I'm on another live stream, I haven't done their last couple with their Patreon, but I it might have to come.
and start drinking. Oh wow, the scene was a student doing oral class. Michael.
Damn, you got the book open or something, Travis? The scene was a student doing an oral report in class about the murder. Michael Myers mentioned the death of Laurie Strode and Jamie's death. Which
I would have looked at stuff further, but the Sean Clark stuff, I guess.
That's awesome.
Yeah,
I appreciate you doing that, Travis, because it's adding a lot of depth to the movie.
Add as much information as you got. Add it on. I didn't even think to look it all up. I didn't have time. Oh, actually, shit. I do have usually when we do the Halloween watch-alongs, bring out some of my promotional stuff from my collection for whatever movie. And I don't have a whole hell of a lot of H2O stuff. Mm-hmm. And Brady sent me something as well. I mean, I can start bringing some of that Shiite up before I forget, because this movie does go quick because we're already 41 minutes in and we got 44 minutes left.
Oh, we got to give her homage to, here she is with the Psycho car, right?
With the Psycho car and the music playing and everything.
Legend.
Oh, this is from the Wham guy's interview with the writer. Maybe I'll reach out to him. Say, hey, you want to come on?
Yeah, what's his name from when we watched the movie? He's probably bummed there's no more Aaron Rodgers. Green Bay.
How cool is that to act in a movie with your mother?
And the funny thing is, everybody thinks this is the first time. I'm like, well, first of all, guys, have you seen a movie called The Fog?
Yeah, it's not. But
although
it's
they really weren't in any scenes to the end until they were in the church, but they were in the same movie.
This is so cool, man.
Actually, the first time they acted together was in The Love Boat.
The Love Boat. Wow.
Love Boat.
The Love Boat.
That's the best scene in, what is it, Airplane 2? When Ted Stryker breaks out and he's breaking out of the asylum and he's passing by and there's the guy singing the Love Boat theme.
Oh my gosh. Look at that car.
Where my mind goes, people.
Isn't that awesome? And yeah, we had the talk of the town here in Chicago because the Chicago Bears posted a meme, or they tweeted it, of a bear waving, an actual bear waving when Aaron Rodgers got traded.
Oh, he went to the Jets, right, or some shit?
Yeah,
I saw that.
The Bears.
Well, that's where he wanted to go. He wanted to go to the Jets, didn't he?
Yeah, you've got him there now, Pat.
Well, I'm not a Jets fan. I don't dislike the Jets. I'll support them because they're a local team. I'm a Giant fan.
That's where Favre went the one time after the Packers too.
Oh, he did.
Yeah, Favre went to the Jets too. Yeah.
And the
Vikings. Then he won in the Vikings and fucked up.
Yeah, the last 20 years, the Jets are like a quarterback whore's dream because they just kind of go in there and they just like bang him for. It's like a one night stand. They just come, they pass through, and leave. And perfect, yeah, perfect together. That's right.
Oh, great! The Cafe Apple beers are talking.
I expect me to fall for that shit, do you?
They need to have her show up at the convention, the voice of Tanya.
Voice?
Or whatever her name is.
Oh, before I forget, I'll bring this up. So this is Brady's one sheet that's signed by, is that Jamie Lee?
Jamie Lee Curtis, that's the one that I got signed at Indianapolis. And we got Chris Durand on there, and we got Steve Miner on there. It's probably one of the few posters that I got it signed at 3 separate places. That doesn't happen too often.
That's awesome, dude. It's a badass poster. I don't care.
Yeah, I always thought this. It's really Jamie Lee wasn't on any of the previous posters, so I was like, I got to get her to sign it.
Yeah, you got all the cool names. Look at the billing: Joseph Gordon-Levitt, LL Cool J. Like the billing, Michelle Williams. Like that is a perfect poster, man. In my opinion, that is so cool.
The mask.
Will Rogers show his dick in New York like Favre?
That's right. That's right. That's right.
Oh God. Yeah, the mask. Well, this is another thing where the mask looks good in the poster, sort of like in H4, where we thought we were getting that mask, and then we got the dollar store version of Myers.
But remember, Pat, we question it all the time. But you know what's so great? That makes that poster arguably the best one of the series too.
Yeah. This is my one sheet, but it just a little glaring on the damn. I couldn't get the fucking glare. I'm no photographer, damn it.
I went kind of quick too.
So cool. It's all about that the blackness in the eyes.
Yes.
When you take that away, it takes away the effect. Plain and simple. That's what happens.
Like I thought they put like mesh or pantyhose or over the eyes.
The freaking cheap ass mask you get at Walmart with that. Something.
The scissors that kill Rachel or the ones Jamie uses to stamp her stepmother are visible along the wall with the Myers sketch and the headline of Laurie's car crash. Really? I had to go back. I never really looked at every little nuance of that. Here's a good question. What would be the rarest Halloween item for JLC to sign? The Holy Grail, if you will.
Well, like it really depends, right? That's a matter of opinion. Like the Holy Grail to a lot of collectors is like the Atari game that, like Pat, you have. So
which I have, yes.
Yeah, but there's no way you'd have somebody sign it, right?
Absolutely.
No, I'll break their fucking hand if they try to write on it.
Yeah. Ben Kramer trading card.
Trading card. Well, it depends if you're talking about like a collectible or like something from the movie. Like the original Myers mask, which some collector owns, and it's like falling apart into pieces.
I don't know.
Yeah, it all depends. Like, if she comes around again, or if I get the chance to get her, I'm going to get her on the telephone because I've been starting to get that autographed. The rotary phone.
Yeah. I don't know. That's a tough one. If I had a choice, honestly, for me, it would be her outfit from the first movie.
It's like a hybrid of the several different masks.
Imagine having that on display. Like you have the shirt and the pants.
Did she ever say if she still has any of the original clothing from the movie? Probably not. No. Well, Bob,
actually, that's a thing.
John Michael Graham has the original glasses. He brings them to the conventions.
Mm-hmm. She has the clipboard, right? Why not that?
Sean Clark even mentioned he offered him money, and he wouldn't sell them.
One of these, she's got it.
Yeah. Something from the original film OG that no one else would have. I would have her sign it just because it's the authenticity of it.
See, Joe, you're like me. You're a figure guy. Like, depending if she does come around again, that would be the other thing too. Is the figure? I love that 2018 figure.
I would love that. I would even say have her fucking sign the little Halloween. If I had more items, the little Halloween 2 reaction figure. Fuck it.
Or the Fright Rags figure. Shit.
The Fright Rags figure. Yeah, those are super cool, and they have a good spot for her signature, and like the big old cardboard part, and just put that in a display, dude. That would be badass.
Yeah, Ronnie, I would say even Pat would say Fright Rags did a limited one, but they should do a more readily available one that's not crazy expensive.
And I know Fright Rags isn't watching this, and they did a real shit ass job with those because the printing was kind of crappy, the box art was kind of crappy.
Cuts.
No, the Fright Rags one I'm thinking about. The Fright Rags are the ones that put out the trading cards, and they just did a real shitty job.
I think my Will Sandin one's a Fright Rags one. Yeah, like this one.
Yeah.
It's one of the better ones, but
yeah, they didn't do such a hot job on them, and they were a little bit on the pricey side.
I can't wait for that. I keep seeing the board game, board game.
Her chemistry book signed.
Yeah, dude. I can't wait for that shit.
Her chemistry book, her math book.
Did you see the post Yeah, what Joe was just asking about, Pat, did you see the Anthony Massey post? Like, did he already have the game, or maybe he was involved with making it?
I don't
He
know.
had a
That pissed me
picture.
off because I wanted it. I know what you're talking about. I was like,
Yeah.
what the
He
fuck?
might. I know he was involved in. Shit, he just put out a game that he was involved in for a horror movie. And I forget. Was it My Bloody Valentine?
My Bloody Valentine, I thought.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know if he's involved in the Halloween game. I don't think he's involved in the Halloween world anymore, to
No,
my knowledge.
Yeah, I'd
he
buy the
was at
shit out of
H20
that.
though. He was there as a guest. And
Yeah, he'll probably be there at age 45 too.
I
I
don't know
wouldn't
why you
doubt it.
wouldn't. Yeah.
So I forgot. That's my one sheet. So what else did I throw up here? That is my Italian H2O Locandina poster.
Nice.
This is a H2O 35 millimeter teaser trailer.
This guy, that's badass.
This is just a full trailer for H2O. Let's see, what else do I have up here?
It's beautiful,
yeah.
man.
The Halloween. It was announced. It's made by Fright Rags, right there, Brett.
Yeah,
Fright Rags
they're doing Fright Rags is doing a board game.
Yeah,
the
Fright Rags has got the board game.
I think it's Halloween 2 though. Halloween 2 board game. Yeah.
Yeah, just like Halloween 2 had the puzzle and the the playing cards.
Yeah.
Yep.
Because I probably can afford the rights from Universal cheaper than Trancas. This is a U.S. not U.S. H2O press kit.
That's more. Oh, look at that. Slides there, huh?
Yeah, look at all the slides that it comes with. Remember the days of slides?
Dude, that's fucking cool.
This is a U.S. version. And it comes with these are all lobby cards.
Those are the lobby cards. Yep.
Oh, I love her with the axe. That's cool.
I like them in
Steve
black
Miner
and white.
signs that still quite a lot. That's one of the more popular ones.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And this is Canadian. Oh no, I'm sorry, this isn't the Canadian version. This is a US version. It's just a different version. It comes with a little bit of extra packet and a different promotional picture.
That's fucking sweet.
There's a lot of excitement and buzz when this was coming out with her coming back to the series.
This is the Canadian press kit. Anytime you see Alliance, it's a Canadian marketing firm.
Yeah, Joe, you were asking when he sees them through the window. The teaser trailer had a mask, and when they actually put it in the film, it was one of the other masks.
What the fuck? They be fucking making shit all fucked up.
Oh, we're waiting for the Halloween board game because as soon as we get that, we're playing it. We're playing it on a live stream.
Oh, I'd love to play that thing.
We're gonna be playing that shit live.
YouTubers.
Yeah.
Dude.
So, like, when you go to jail, do you go to Smith's Grove?
Or like the shape is stalking you. Like, imagine how much fun that game is.
Do not pass the Myers house. Do not collect 200.
You brought my Linda's Tits Avenue.
You got a totally card, so you get
receive
your advanced
5% tax dividend. Spend it at the Nichols Hardware store. Oh, there's so much fun you could have with that shit. Holy crap! I'm curious to see what they come up with.
Yeah. You got to go back like 3 spaces. You land on Ben Tramer Avenue or Death Valley.
That'd be so cool.
I like to buy the hedge.
Oh,
the hedge. Oh, you bastard! I wanted the hedge.
Blake's, you let him out. Move back 3 spaces.
You shot him 6 times. You missed each time. Go back 10 spaces.
Oh, there's a world of things you can do with that.
Put that thing away. Yeah, that's where you go to jail.
So your name's Strode. Take your clothes off.
Oh,
that would be me. World would be coming down around me. Take your clothes off. Fuck off, Wade. Lose a turn.
You've been trick or treated to death. Go back to the start.
That is too good.
Don't try to chicken shit with me. Back 12 spaces.
What is it? what's the other one? Not Waterworks. What's the electric one? That's where you got Bucky on there, right?
By electric company. Oh, that how great would that be? Instead of like the car and the shoe, you
Yeah.
can have Bucky helmet as your figure.
Oh, you bastard! That would be
Be a
bad.
Bucky helmet.
Of course, it would be a butcher knife. It'd be the Bucky hat. It could be a bunch of different random shit. Dr. Loomis's gun. It could be a syringe. All kinds of
Oh
shit.
man, I want to be in that meeting when they plan all that shit.
Dude, the game pieces. So you got to have the station wagon, right? You
Oh,
put a
yeah.
Station wagon, sure. You gotta have the station wagon.
Oh, yeah.
you could put Annie's car in there. Why not the red car?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, you can have Lester, the dead dog. That could be
Loomis's BMW.
I want to be Lester. No, you were
Garrett
Lester last
Brackett's
time.
car.
Don't make me cry. I need your pie. Get an extra roll.
Amazing Grace, don't sit on this space. Oh God, fuck it. Let's just talk to Trancus at age 45. They're not going to do anything with us. We'll
Might
tell
as
them we're
well.
on our
Just,
own.
just talk to us. Please, talk to us.
Uh-oh. Light bulb.
Light bulb went on 17.
Now,
He's
Pat,
like-
you saw the H20
He's
TV stuff
only
before, right?
17. What's that?
You've seen the TV stuff, the footage, right?
Of
for
the
the
H2O,
TV
yeah.
version. Yeah, that's one of the big parts that's added is it's very extensive with Adam Arkin and Jamie Lee here. They got a lot
Yeah.
more.
There's a lot
Dialogue.
more.
I love the difference between the two Jamies. I mean, Laurie's is her reaction here when she has the epiphany, as opposed to 18 when she's fucking ready and waiting every fucking day of her life. Like,
Yeah.
and this one she's completely oblivious, and then she's like, "Oh yeah," and then that one she's fucking ready every fucking day for his ass. I love it.
Station
Somebody
wagon, the
really
pumpkins. Station wagon, the truck. Yeah, well, you could have the Phelps pickup truck. Could be one of the things.
Dude, you got to have the Marshall's car with the windows like broken in the back.
A scalpel. You could have the scalpel. The hammer that goes into friggin' Mr. Garrett's
The
head.
hammer, yeah. Uh-huh.
The
Sure.
syringe in Janet's head.
Give me Karen's Mustang.
Oh, wait a
Is that
second.
what
You
you're trying-
gotta have Karen's tits.
Oh, the R-rated.
Have a nice rack.
No, you get the Haddonfield
Nice rack,
ambulance
Basil. What's that?
Oh yeah, Haddonfield ambulance.
with
Yeah.
not who's Bud and who's the other one? Billy, right? No,
No,
Jimmy.
Jimmy. Yeah, and they got their heads and their hands sticking out of the ambulance on each side with the thumbs up.
That's right.
Like they're
Yeah, you
driving in the friggin' mystery machine.
You can, one of the little characters could be a pumpkin. The pumpkin, you know, you can do a bunch of stuff. Oh my gosh!
Instead of jail, you got a night with Chalice in his hotel room. Trick or treat, motherfucker. Move back to start. This is it.
Hey, Mikey,
You shot Ted
happy
Hollister.
fucking
Lose a turn.
Halloween.
That's good.
Or the what's the name of the gas station? The cookies from Halloween 5. Collect $2 too. Get it?
Dale's gas station, 5th and Main. That's got to be a spot you can buy it. I'm going to buy
Wouldn't
Dale's
it-
gas station. Reverend Sayers whiskey bottle. Oh God! could you
Oh, I knew
imagine?
it. I knew it when I picked you up.
You're hunting it, ain't you?
Ted Hollister's bush spot. That's a space.
I saw you back there in the dust, like breasts and blue suede shoes.
You're hunting it all right.
You're hunting it,
shit.
all right. I like
Oh,
when he's
here
like,
comes one of the
shit. He just goes
One
here
of-
to shake my hand.
One of the worst masks here. The CGI.
It's
one right
actually
here.
a big fear
CGI
of
mask.
everybody has this fear of putting your hand in the dishwasher. Fuck
Fuck
that.
yeah.
Yeah, Cookie Woman has a board piece. Not like cookies and tits.
When I
Big
first
fan.
watched this movie, I thought that he was gonna turn it on and his hand was gonna get fucked up. That's what I thought when I watched this scene for the first time.
You think he's just standing by him? What the fuck are you doing?
This is it. He just sees him.
Oh
CGI
my
mask.
God.
Hi.
What the fuck is that?
You know, seriously, it's like, did they? How did
How-
that really get passed? Look
How
at that.
dare you?
Whoever the editor was, I forget who the editor was. He must have been sitting there at 3 o'clock in the morning smoking a fucking doobie and saying maybe they won't notice. Fuck it. No, everybody noticed it, jackass.
That shit was
Fucking
whole vintage.
ridiculous.
That's a slap in the face, man.
You call for help and the clown cops arrive, lose 5 turns.
Yeah.
It's our job, and we love it.
And you definitely got to have a Vincent Drug one.
That should be something we do one with the podcast one day. We're just like, all right, come on, guys, let's
Create our
do
own Monopoly.
our dream Halloween board game.
Yep. How
And
many?
just, we'll
We
just
got
put all the spots together.
We each pick like 2 game pieces, right? And then
Everybody in the chat can choose different spaces, and we'll vote on what spaces go where and what pieces we should use.
well, and Pat, you've kind of got the, that map that we got. That would probably help on some of that.
I got to get that in the goddamn frame, and I don't know where to put it. I'm going to take something down. I keep saying I got to get it in a frame. I'm so freaking busy.
So I don't get it. The elevator is going up, and he cuts the rope on the bottom, and it just falls down.
Because it's a loop. It's usually a loop. The old dumbwaiters were like a giant loop.
Is it a big loop?
Yeah, that's the way dumbwaiters used to be. I remember my aunt and uncle had one, and we used to play in it all the time as a kid.
Oh, she stuck to him. Okay, that's right.
Yeah, she's got her foot wedged. Yeah, see how it's on a pulley? It's just
now I get it. Oh, that's ugly. Fuck. That hurts.
That's gonna leave a mark.
He's like,
Dude, that mask.
cool.
Oh, here we go. Here's Creed.
Here's another one where we just leave fucking candles all lit everywhere, right?
Yeah, that's not a fire hazard, for fuck's sake.
Nah. First of all, that would set the sprinklers off, especially in the school. It so would. Just the heat.
Fuck, that's gross.
Joe, you're like, that's gross. That's weird.
That's horrible.
Hey,
The editor rolled a night with Dr. Chalice, so he didn't make it to the editing room. Seriously, I don't know. You question some of the things that people must have just said, fuck it, leave it in there because you figure this. You look at H6. Not H6, I'm sorry, H4 in the school when he's got the mask.
I hate these stabbing
why
sounds.
did you guys go back and just reshoot that? Seriously, what did it cost that much more money?
Them cheap ass stabbing sounds. Shinky, shinky.
Yeah, it's just so straight.
Yeah, shinky.
Yeah, he's just very robotic.
Yes.
I'm like, man, if you don't give me some fucking.
Wow. Or an hour and 1 minute in, timestamp. There's 24 minutes left. Wow, this did go pretty quick. And everybody out there watching, hit that like button. Helps us out. Like, subscribe, all that happy horse shit. Give us a reach around.
A section of that Halloween game's got to be part of Silver Shamrock or Dr. Chalice's lovemaking in the hotel or some shit.
Well, you know what? Of course, this is the Halloween franchise, and they're going to milk it. I would be fine with a game from every movie. Majority of the movies, like an H3 one, you can have the pumpkin masks and everything. One of the pieces could be Ellie's head from when she turns into an android at the end, or her arm. You can do so much with each film.
Yeah, like the Halloween 5 one, you got the mine shaft. You land on that space, and the river takes you to like the other side of the frickin' board.
One of the pieces could be the parrot. It could be the parrot. Quiet.
Damn.
It's effective.
You'd be Dr. Death instead of the Hermit.
I'm trying to think how you could be creative with the Tower Farm.
Oh, did you guys see my message? You guys good with doing the book club on Wednesday instead of Thursday?
Yeah,
yeah, that's fine.
If that could be permanent, that would almost be awesome.
You want to do Wednesdays? I don't have a problem. I just suggested Thursdays because I just didn't know if it would be okay because you got shit to do. If you could do it like back to back in 1 week.
You got a star softball player starting next Thursday, so it worked out.
So you want to do it too? We could do. Yeah, we'll move it to Wednesdays just because I'll be in Alabama Thursday and I'm going to be working late. There's no way in hell I could be on. So if we do it the night before, it'll be perfect. So you want to move it to Wednesdays? I'm cool with that. We do every other Wednesday.
I don't want. If you guys are cool with it, if you're not, I understand. I just
no, I'm open. It's up to you guys. I can do every other Wednesday. That's perfect. That's fine by me. I originally said Thursdays, thinking you wouldn't be able to maybe be on back-to-back nights because Tuesday's the watch along. Then Wednesday would be the book club every other week.
these multiple masks, it doesn't just make you think maybe there's like 4 Michael Myers in this movie. We just never knew.
Just like in H4 with those other guys. Sheriff!
That mask right now, it's just
So Travis has got to go in. You roll a ruin card and get to freeze Michael in place.
Oh my God. Oh no. Yeah.
I do like the fact, I like when she's reaching for the keys and you see the, the, woo. Oi. Oh, shit.
Effect of him trying to get to him from right there. I thought.
Open the freaking door. All you had to do was throw the knife.
How many keys does Michael go through? At least 2 or 3. At least.
And his hands are no longer burned. He's got perfect hands, soft, subtle hands.
There's another mask.
Yeah. Crap. He's got a big ass forehead. He's got a 5 head.
And Michael moved quick.
He's like a ninja. Ninja Banish. Michael Banish.
My brother.
What do we do? Try to
I always got a kick when she says my brother, like because she fucking never really knew him except for being attacked.
Yeah. What do we do? Try to live. Duh.
God, the fucking music's ridiculous in this one. I'm sorry.
Fucking love that. What do we do? Try to live. Dun. Oh, crap.
Now, if Admarkin lived, would he go to jail for what he did here?
That's a tough one. Oh, he looks all badass.
By the way, he's a lousy shot.
You're on mute, Pat.
You're on mute, Pat.
There you go.
Oh, I realized. You know what? I was coughing, so I muted myself.
Wake up! We need you for any given Sunday. Damn.
He's like, what you mean, motherfucker? I'm all heart, motherfucker. Remember that scene?
Yep.
Yeah, I love that movie.
Great movie, man. You're twitching. You're seizuring.
Damn.
And the way he's bent, it looks like it's up his ass.
Finger in the butt.
Doesn't look like it's in his back.
I'll be right back. I got to take some medicine. I just forgot.
After these messages, we'll be right back.
The Ronnie death fake out followed by the Arkin death is the most awkward and bizarre choices in the film. Yeah, I'll agree with that. I mean, how do you miss? It's a small hallway. He just shot 6 times. How did you miss every shot? You grazed him in the head?
I always get a kick how he bounced back.
Yeah, he bounced back and slid across the floor.
It's like, this is fun. Yeah, look, you see his eyes layer right, man.
He looks like he's just had a rough night. Like he just woke up. His hair's sticking up and shit. That's how I look in the morning.
I swear, if Chris Durand took the mask off there, it's probably what he looks like.
Yeah.
You know, he was the first one, Pat. I don't know if I told you this. So when he was at the H25, he was the most expensive at that time. He was $50. He wanted $50.
$50
back in 2003. I declined.
Why was he
there
so
and then,
expensive?
I don't know. He was the only one
$50.
charging that much. Nobody else was charging that much.
I'd be like, dude, you owe me $50 for this movie. And I don't no interest in getting in the signatures from anybody from any of these later movies anyway. So
Yeah.
I don't care what they charge. 'Cause I ain't getting them.
I'm back, motherfuckers.
back in the saddle. Oh shit! Because I forgot this movie's going so quick. We got 17 minutes left. What else do I have from my promotional shite? This is an electronic H2O press.
Oh wow.
So for a bit in the 80s, they had these things called electronic press kits, which were basically just clips from the movie, and they were like these oversized like tapes that you would see in like TV stations and stuff. This is what the tape looks like.
Oh, that's fucking weird. That's cool though.
Electronic press kit.
Interesting.
Vidi vidi vici.
These are the clips. Look, tumultuous round melons, right on top.
Yeah.
Roofies and nipple piercing.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Maternal instincts.
That is an electronic H2O press kit. This is a German H2O press book. It's weird with the glare because it's embossed white, so it's hard.
Yeah,
to
I was gonna say it looked like it was chrome or something.
Yeah, it's like an embossed cover, and it's in white. It's real hard to get a picture of.
That's cool, dude.
It comes with a bunch of different lobby cards, and
I love this scene that you see her walking with Max in her shadow. That's badass.
Yeah, it was cool.
That's cool.
what else? This is a French H2O press book. This is cool because the inside thing slides out.
The pumpkin eye is like a moon.
Yeah, it does look like a moon. So that is the French H2O press book.
So
Pretty
Michael did this twice. They did it in Resurrection too, where he lowers himself down.
Where he lowers himself down like he's like this. He's like absolutely like the most strongest person on the planet. Look at that. Seriously. First of all, you want to pull the pipe down.
I remember that was like one of the most famous shots, like in all the previews.
He sliced her arm in the same spot again.
That was the end of the TV spots. Yeah, Joe. Yeah, you're right. That was.
Why wouldn't he take that to use that? I don't get it.
His blood looked weird there, right?
Yeah.
What are these? Oh, these are French H2O lottery cards. See how the mask is different in the scene with her looking at it through the window?
That's when Jamie's in a submarine.
She's got a port window on the cruise.
Yeah, that's right.
See, it's different mask with him holding the knife.
Oh, that's cool.
It's the envelope, and I think that is it. Let's see. That might be all the promotional shit. That is all the promotional shit I have for H2O. And this scene was actually supposed to be originally in Halloween 4, right? This was originally written.
That
for
I don't
Halloween
remember hearing.
Yeah, because I remember Alan B. McElroy saying how he wrote this as a scene in the school in H4, and it didn't get used, and then they must have repurposed it for this. He said Mustafa Akkad at the time liked it, but I guess for budgeting reasons it was cut. So he's like, they must have used it in this. It was on the interview with Alan B. McElroy on the extras for H4.
She throws a stick at him. Fuck you.
She sticks him right in the dick. Right in the dick.
Like John Malkovich says, a fucking joke anyways.
When I was sticking it in you.
Fucking rounders, Teddy KGB.
In my club, I will splash the pot whenever the fuck I want.
Want an Oreo? Want the cookie?
Chris Duran looks like if Tom Cruise or Michael J. Fox was cast as Michael.
Oh, wow. Hey, you're a bad shot.
That kicks him right in the dick, and you see his eyes bulge out.
Dude, they could have just put some black makeup, dude. Little bit of black makeup, you would have been good.
Yeah, they didn't need to see his eyes bulge out because he got kicked in the ads.
Fuck, man.
Swing and miss.
Oh, yeah. What's up, bro?
Oh, you can see how the editing here when he lands on that table, it's like a dummy.
He bends. That's why.
You ever catch that?
Yes. That's awesome. He had the dual.
If
The
you
dual
do the
wheel.
still of it, he's like, bleh.
Drop the knife. There you go.
And
Oh,
of
no,
course,
off
this is
topic.
where
I
he
found
has
some
switched
cool
out
ass
the bodies now, right?
reaction figures. They were Beavis and Butthead.
Oh, really?
They were cool, dude. They were at Target. They look like the cartoon characters, but like reaction figures. They're big. They're like nice size. They're small, but they're big. They're just fucking badass. I just saw it the other day. I was like, oh man, I know you guys probably like that. I don't
Yeah,
collect that shit, but I was like, dude, those
I
are
didn't
so
realize
good.
they made those. Huh?
Yeah, they're brand new. They just came out. Look at this guy.
Okay, so Myers supposedly hasn't switched with the ambulance driver yet. Of course not.
Not yet.
No, I just
That's all
The
next
ambulance
movie.
isn't there yet.
it barely came out.
That's a good question. Though. This has how many kills has this gotten? It's got Marion, the 2 kids, then
What?
one,
What? Why did
2,
he stop her from doing that?
3.
Why?
5, I think. 6.
6. I'm counting 6. Am I right?
6, yeah.
Yeah, 6. And yeah, so yeah, well, the original still has the lowest count.
I'd assume Kills does have the record of the series now, right?
Oh, I would think it's got to.
Oh yeah. They had a whole kill montage. It's fucking amazing.
Oh, didn't get to hit
Ash, salute.
Bless you.
a thriller.
A thriller. Beavis and Butthead Super Nintendo. It's a pain in the ass.
Oh yeah. Was he really? That's fucking weird.
You know what you think about it? I really wish Resurrection didn't happen because the way this one ended, and then, like, if Resurrection didn't come out and then unfortunate passing of Mustafa Akkad, then it would have had a more generic start to the series. Resurrection really just kind of flopped all over. Fuck, how many vans are in these movies? Dude, I was thinking about there's 6 has got a van, right?
Mm-hmm.
Well, one's got a van.
1. 6 that you mentioned.
6.
Maybe not as many as I think. Here,
Yeah, I'm trying to think of van. Yeah. Obviously, Rob Zombies because you had to have a van just like in the first one.
I love the fake road in the background.
Yeah.
It's all fake. It reminds me of Psycho when she's driving.
Yeah, like those old movies where they're driving and you see these things in the background. And then they do a play, like bring it back to Airplane again. They do a play on it, like when the guy's driving to the airport and there's all like you see like like an old Western behind them. They're riding the horses and they're shooting.
That's fucking funny.
Oh, Keith, what's up? Keith is always working. He works a night shift. What's up?
What's up, buddy?
Dinner you watching a bit. Stay cool, man. Thanks, Keith. Keith's a good guy.
Oh shit.
Got to catch you on a night off so you can hang out in the chat with us.
yeah, Keith. Good to see you in here, bud.
This reminds me of part 4. Why don't you just die? Boo.
Get up.
I like the music.
He wakes. That's the way I get up every morning. I just go up. I'm like,
Every time I see it, like
I gotta get up and go to work. Come on, no.
You could think of this, or you could think of Dr. Zartan with the mask on the headlights.
Oh yeah. Oh my gosh. You ain't no sissy. Don't do it.
What do you think when this van lands on him with the way he twitches? It's pretty cool, right? He's like, ah!
It's like she planned that shit.
Like he just came. He's like,
Yeah, right.
First of all, it's full like that. She probably wouldn't have survived. I'm sorry.
You saying he did like one of the Death Wish villains did, right? Every time my old man had a real big fascination with those movies, I'm like, dude, these aren't happy movies.
No, they're not. It's they're basically
Revenge
vigilante
movies.
movies because somebody's getting raped or killed in it.
I think what my dad would
random.
always say, it's like Charles Bronson did that first movie and then he was never cast ever right again in any other movies because that
No, he
movie
wasn't.
kind of killed his career.
Yeah,
It was the only thing
yeah,
he did
definitely.
after it.
Need you in the chat, Keith. We'd love to have you live with us. What nights do you have off? Let us know, man. We'll do a freaking stream on a night that you're off.
Yeah,
I have no
absolutely,
problem
dude.
doing something. You do a
I
watch
forgot.
along,
Did Keith say
reach
he's
around,
going
all sorts of shit.
H45? Is he an H45?
Who? Oh, Keith?
Mhm.
You going to H45, Keith? Let us know. Yeah, I keep forgetting. Anybody, let us know. Drop a message in the chat if you're with us live or after. Let us know if you're on H45. We will be there. I know we were all talking about the. If anybody was in, I know you guys popped in the Michael Myers stream last night, and I was telling Matt, I said we got to get the Michael Myers Monday crew to all meet up. So everybody's like, "Yeah, we'll have to
Damn
meet
right.
up at one point."
Well,
So
you
he's
do
sticking
have
his-
the music here at the end. You do have like pretty much an original, not the original, but
See, it'd be great if he was sticking his finger out, like he just wanted her to pull his finger. Here, pull this. Then you see the van just fly off his ass.
so he's got no scarring on his hands, huh? Like the other Myers did.
Tell you, I was shocked when I saw this in the theater when she chopped his head off. I was like, really? Wow.
I thought it was effective. I was
Yeah,
fine with it
I
at the
did
time.
too. I was like, wow, this is it.
Damn.
I'm like, motherfucker's head's gone now. What else are
Place
you gonna
went
do?
nuts in the theater. People thought it was awesome.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I was like, damn, I guess they really want to cut this shit out. And they took his head off, and I figured that was it.
I guess I'd say I prefer the way she killed him here than in Ends, but
Oh wow.
Yeah, pretty much. It's nice that they ended it with the original.
music, right?
Oh,
That's what I was saying.
Original
It's
music,
like,
yeah. Because this was supposed to be the end. Everybody thought it was the end. I thought it was the end. I'm like, I guess this is it, huh?
and remember Deborah Hill, and they tried to get John Carpenter to come back. That was the big thing too.
Oh, there you go. Travis is right. Yeah, H2 has the van where Ben is smashed into.
Oh
Silver
yeah.
Shamrock van, H3, the entertainment van, H6. H6 probably the record for the most vans. Yeah.
That's
There's
right,
also
they
a
did
van
Barry
in
Sims vans.
and there's a van in Rob Zombie's H2 where the girl freaking gets choked.
That's
Wolfie.
right.
You
Yeah,
got
well,
Bob and Linda's vans, right? Both.
Oh wow. Yeah. Yeah.
There are a lot of vans.
That is very true.
See anybody interesting in the credits that we should make note of? I don't think so, right?
Haven't seen any, but here we got our Creed going, baby.
We got some
Fuck
Creed
yeah.
going.
Fuck yeah.
Hell yeah. Yeah.
Which
like I
movie?
said,
I
like
is it
Creed.
one of the Screams where they did a video for What If? What if? What?
Oh, that was for Scream, right?
I think so.
Yeah, that was Scream. I can't let my mind when I'm breathing.
Hey, anytime there's a Brett in there, second assistant camera.
Anytime there's a what? The bread?
A Brett. There's another Brett there.
Oh, Brett Gates. I just saw a Brett.
One fucking T. What a bunch of shit. That's lazy.
A bunch of shite.
Oh, there you go. Travis is on fire, man. Oh, not Scream 3. But Travis, but not Travis. I'm sorry, Ryan. Ryan, don't forget the van that smashed the cow. Cow!
That's right. Boo! That's right.
Scream 3. Yeah.
Doesn't Laurie's one friend like? Yeah, she's banging the one guy at the concert, right? And then Myers gets her in the van.
Oh yeah.
That's a van.
Yeah, that's a van with Wolfie. That's like the guy is dressed like a wolf. And it's the girl. See, I'm a girl, a chick that's dressed like a dude that wants to be a chick.
H5 is really struggling with the Vans.
You ever seen that actress whose name is escaping me? You hadn't seen a lot of things, so she got real bad cancer.
What?
I remember who posted a picture with her? Danielle and Scout. Apparently, I guess she had real bad breast cancer.
High stage, yeah.
Yeah. Still alive, but I think she went through a real rough patch.
That sucks.
Don't let the others hurt. Well, John Ottman.
Go. Orchestration, John Ottman.
Because we all live under the rain. I was such a fucking immature prick, more than usual, when this came out. What was I? I was a junior in high school. I'm telling my brother getting out of there, I'm like, does this mean they're not making anymore? I think I was more depressed.
Walked out, he's like, there's going to be no more.
I'm like, I'm going to have to find some other masked bastard to like.
Now what am I going to do?
What am I going to do with myself?
All right, so so now really age myself. So in 1998, how old were you, Brett?
17.
How old were you, young man?
I wasn't a thought in my father's nutsack.
No, I think you were in your 30s.
Yes, you were. You were born.
Yeah, I had to have been.
Don't make Pat and I any older than that.
Don't age me any more than I am, please.
Wait, what year?
98, when this came out, 98.
98. I was born in 86, so I was 12.
86, that's what I thought.
Jesus, I was 26.
Were you watching horror movies at 11 years old, Joe?
I told you I would sneak in and watch them as much as I could. Yeah, me and Ryan, man, got a lot that's in common. Yeah, buddy.
Ryan was 12.
Yeah, me and Ryan are the same age.
Scary thing is,
I was 12 mature-wise.
In 1998, I was 26. I got married the following year. I was married in 99.
Are you an
shaving by this time?
kid there, Ryan? 86 all day.
Who's your favorite of Laurie's children?
Oh, John. Duh.
No, I would go with Andy Manichek. I go with the girl.
Well, Andy's a granddaughter.
Oh, fuck. Shit, you're right. Judy. Hey, memory of Donald Pleasance. Judy Greer's not bad. She's just annoying.
Yeah, the Christmas sweaters. I get the joke, but John all day.
I think you have to go with Jamie, even though they're not in the movie together.
No, yeah, she's the best. I'm just kidding. Just kidding. She's the best.
Like, I'm just fucking around. That's why I got my tattoo out.
She's the best. She's the best. She has to be. Oh, I just found out today? I think in June. She's going to be doing a free appearance at the gas station that I like to go to in Bastrop. So Danielle Harris, she'll be there for a free event by herself. So that's coming up in June.
86 now, not that old. 86. Shit, I graduated. I was a freshman in high school. 86.
86 there, Ryan. I'm November 86, brother. We're 86 brothers. Woo!
See, Joe looks like Pat's son, and Joe has my daughter's birthday, so we have all these weird things that go into play.
Yeah, it's all like this incest shit going on between all of us.
Oh God. Jeez, I started that. I'll say it, Pat. Okay.
Hey. Ain't lying. That's for damn sure.
Shit, well, you know what I'm putting on right now, fellas? For the nightcap? Terminator 2 Judgment Day Special Edition Extended. That's what I'm watching.
I'm still trying to get out to see freaking Evil Dead. I'm trying to find a night to go. And I just got slammed at work with shit. I'm like, fuck, I still can't. I wanted to go out and see it so we can do a review this Sunday. See what's today, Tuesday. What the fuck is tomorrow? I might be able to sneak out tomorrow. I want to get out and see it.
Tomorrow's hump day. Humpy hump day.
Yeah,
not when you're married for 4 years. That's a different story. That is Halloween H2O.
Yeah,
the shortest. And I'm looking at the time that we're on. It's like, wow, usually it's a lot longer, but I forgot the movie's an hour and 25 minutes long?
Short.
Shit like that.
Super short.
Try to Halloween shit with me.
That's right.
Beautiful.
Oh, wait, I have that up here somewhere, don't I? Where's my Bucky clip? I didn't take Bucky down, did I?
How dare you? How dare you?
No.
Don't try that Halloween shit with me.
I just saw that Trae Young hit the game winner against Boston tonight. Did you see that?
Is that what aren't they winning that series then?
Yeah. Fucking shit.
Oh, Deep 3 wins it. Yeah.
It's just talk that God. Oh, believe me, this isn't the worst of what we've done. Compared for
This is
those that
pretty
don't,
tame.
yeah, I mean, just with us three, this is pretty tame, and what Brett and I were involved in. And truth be told, YouTube didn't take it down. We did,
Oh,
but
did
we're not
somebody
going
ask
down that
about
route.
that?
No, I'm just saying
Oh.
how bad things could be. Yeah. What's the first
Yeah.
Halloween? Oh, good question. What's the first Halloween you saw in theaters? 2018 for me. The first Halloween I saw. Now this is where I'm aging myself. First Halloween I saw in the theater was Halloween 2, 1981 opening weekend. I was 9 years old. No, I was 10 years old. No, 9. It was 81. 9 years old.
My
So I've
brother
seen
had
every movie in the theater, starting with H2. I've seen in the theater.
Yeah, my brother had a sleepover with friends. They watched the first one in the summer of 1988, and then I watched it, when I shouldn't have. And then, sure enough, right after that, Halloween 4 came to theaters, and my brother took me. So Halloween 4 is my first one.
Fucking rocks.
Haven't missed one since.
Fucking love it. It's right, doggy.
What was the first one you saw? Was it H4? No, you were too young for H4 to be your first one, Joe. What was your first one in the theater?
Shit, in the theater?
Yeah, because
Well,
you're
she-
86, so H4 you would have been two. You would have been freaking 2 years old, so you definitely weren't in the theater for
The
that.
first one, well, she was
Oh.
5'7". She was a blonde. I'm sorry.
No. I think, if I'm not mistaken, I had watched
She was shaved.
Halloween, the first one, but it was like just being shown randomly in a theater. Like it was like
Oh, okay, like a re-release.
yeah, it was but it was just like, because of course, like, I honestly, goddamn, that has to be the first one I saw in theater, was part 1. But it
Like a
was
re-release.
just like being shown at a random theater somewhere. But yeah, it has to be part 1.
I think part 1. The first time I saw part 1 in a theater
Yeah.
was probably in '98. I think they did like a 20th reissue in the theaters back in '98. I remember seeing it at a local theater.
Because wait,
First
Rob
time only being in print.
came out in 7, right? 2007.
What came out in 2007?
Rob Zombies.
Rob Zombies, yeah.
In 7, right?
Mhm.
I graduated in 05. I think it might have been the Rob Zombies, the first one. So I remember watching the first Halloween like somewhere random, but then I do remember watching, I think, the Rob Zombie Halloween in a theater.
The Rob Zombie one came out Labor Day weekend of 2007. I remember that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because around that time I was in Seattle, and I believe I watched it in Seattle when it first came out, if I'm not mistaken. So that would be the first, if I'm going by like when it first released. I think that time frame matches up. Yeah, I think it was that. It was that first.
And that's probably, I think we've all agreed with this before. That's probably one of our favorite posters, is that Rob Zombie H2 or H1.
I like it. Yeah.
Oh
With
yeah.
all the images broken through in the mask. It was so well done.
Have you guys read any of the T2 trilogy novels? I've never read any of them. Currently reading the T2 trilogy, an underrated series of novels where they team up with the guys who's the model for the T800
No.
and actually continues the Dyson storyline. I never even knew it existed, to be honest with you.
Hey man, that's bad. Anything fucking
That's pretty cool.
rocks. That's badass, dude.
Did you
Hey,
like
is
the
it on
last
Audible?
Terminator, Joe?
I'll listen to it on Audible.
Is that brother?
Did you like the last Terminator where Cameron came back to produce, but with Linda Hamilton? I didn't think it was that bad. Some people didn't like it.
Oh, I
I
loved
liked
it.
the last one. I thought it
I
was good.
loved it. She was a badass, dude.
Yeah, and the girl
Love Linda Hamilton.
Terminator was good. And
I enjoyed it.
What was that one?
My
Genesis?
first one was H2O in the theater, and this theater. It's seen everyone
Genesis
since.
gets a lot of hate, but I enjoy
Yeah.
Genesis too.
oh, the Genesis one, yeah,
Yeah, I like
that one has some funny Arnold things in it. I remember.
It did. It really did. Pops, I loved it.
Travis had his mom with him in 2018, and when Sartain's head is turned into chili, she said, "Oh, I thought this was a PG." That's good.
And the chili. That's funny. Megan.
Yeah, and so here's another question. So you've gone to see these in the theater. Who did you go with to see the certain Halloweens in the theater? So in '81, the first time I saw Halloween 2, I was there with my brother and some of my cousins, and I've told the story how they were trying to scare the shit out of me, and they succeeded. H3, I went with a friend of mine. H4, I was there with my brother, some of his friends, and some of my friends. H5 was my buddy Pat, who I've mentioned before. He's out in California. He's a big Halloween guy. Shout out to Pat. I got to make sure he gets his H45 ticket. He's been to all the conventions too because he lives out that way. Well,
Yeah.
in California, he lives in California, so he goes to them all. Bastard. H6, I think I saw with Pat. I know I saw H2O with Pat. An abortion, I went with the wife. I told the story how we went and the movie broke. And they gave us a voucher to come back and watch it. Like 20 minutes into it, the freaking projector broke because it was still 35 millimeter at the time. So they gave us vouchers and we went back. And I'm like, wow, this must have been a sign from above because this really sucked. And then after abortion, so you got Rob Zombie. I saw Rob Zombie by myself. Actually, both zombie movies I saw by myself.
Oh, no shit.
Yeah. Because you know why? Because in 2007 to 2009, my kids were real young, sort of like Brady. So my wife, she's like, just go to the movie because she couldn't come because watching the kids because they were young. I figured 2007, my daughter was 1, and my son was Joe's son, rather. I'm sorry, was 2007. He was 6, so he was young. And same thing with 09. So she didn't come to either one of them with me. And then 2018. The family, with the whole crew, came with me. Kills was by myself because Terrence was out in college and nobody else wanted to go. And Ends was with my daughter.
That's awesome.
So I can remember everybody that was with me for each movie. What about you guys?
Damn.
See, and this is where my wife would come down and yell at me. She's like, you wouldn't remember that I told you this morning to take this, do this, and do that. But you remember everybody came to a Halloween movie with you.
Well, H4 and 5 I saw with my brother and 2 of his neighborhood friends. So, yeah, they were back-to-back years. Remember when that happened?
Mm-hmm.
Most of them were all with my brother, but that was because for obvious reasons. It's just that's where it was homegrown, the fandom. So
that's awesome.
H6 was right after 7 came out, as we talked about before. So, yeah, I saw that with my brother. H2O, I was in high school, so I saw it with my brother. Like, we saw an advanced screening because one of his high school friends worked at a movie theater. We saw it, I think, the Wednesday or 2 nights before, so it's kind of cool. They asked my brother, and they said I can come along, too, so I got to see it in advance, which was a fun time, fun blast. A lot of people in there. And what do we got after that? Resurrection? Yeah, I saw Resurrection with my brother. Rob Zombie's Halloween 1 was a big deal because that was when, Pat, the weekend we moved my parents to Wisconsin, so we saw it up in Wisconsin.
Got the shit kicked out of me in Wisconsin.
Halloween 2, Rob Zombie's Halloween 2 came out the day before I got married, and I went to go see it the day before I got married.
That's right. I remember you telling me that story.
Halloween 2018 was fun because that was at a VIP perk. You got to see the movie courtesy of MC Universal. What was that, 2 weeks before the movie came out? So that was a fun thing. And then obviously what I saw Kills with my buddy Jeremy I work with, then my brother, and then I saw Ends advanced screening with same buddy Jeremy, and then my brother again. So I saw these all these last 3 in the theater twice. So
damn.
Yeah, I've only seen. So I'm with my wife. So we're going to be married 24 years this year. 93. So 27 years we're together. And she's only been to 2 Halloween movies with me, albeit 1 Halloween showing, like a re-release of the original Halloween. She did come with me once, and then we saw Abortion, like I told you, and 2018. But everything else was with somebody else.
That's crazy. Yeah, I got good memories.
Yeah, Lisa was only with us because she was up with me moving my parents in. So she saw Rob Zombie's Halloween, and she's like, I think that's it, just seeing these in the theater. And ever since then, she watches them because I have them on in the background. She's seen all the new ones, just having it on in the background.
Yeah, my wife's seen them all, and usually when they start streaming, she'll watch it with me at home because she no desire to go. She did go with me to 2018. Like I said, the whole family went to 2018.
Right.
Because it was like, wow, it's coming back. So come on, guys. I was like a little kid, like, I'm going to Legoland. I'm going to Wally World. Let's go. So we went out to eat. And then we went to the movies.
You made a festival of it.
I was like a little kid, like they were taking me to Toys R Us or something. I'm like, come on, guys, let's go.
I don't know how Lisa worded it. I think she's like, well, I have to follow this stuff in case you're dead. And I need you as the case study to figure out what I'm going to do with all that shit.
Well, the wife, I have everything in a file cabinet. I have everything categorized, all this other stuff, because she's like, Jesus Christ, what am I going to do with all this stuff? That's the whole thing. It's like when I drop dead, it's just going to be like, my kids are going to be like, dude, let's sell that shit and get some money. I said, don't worry, I have everything documented. You'll make out well.
Guys are crazy.
I'll be back to haunt all your asses.
No, I can remember how monumental 2018 was for me, because I was an adult. I had it was a big deal for me because I was also in a time of transition in my life. Like I was going through a major breakup and stuff at that time, and I remember how important that movie catapulted me into a different part of my life. I'm not gonna lie, like it was there at the right time at the right moment, and I remember buying the VIP special because I saw it at Draft House. I think I've told that story before. So I got the,
Got the glass?
got the glass, got the magazine. The beer was great. The audience was good. They had a Michael Myers walking around in the theater. They had photo booth sections where they had like the closet scene. They had a bunch of different, like, it was such an interactive experience, and it brought everything back to life. Like, I just remember that's why I love 18, because it was just, it was when it was brought back larger than life.
Oh, it was so hyped up, and it was just like build up to it. That's what I'm saying. It was like I was like going to it's like I was going to Mecca. I was like, let's go.
Yes.
Like I was so excited. I'm going.
I'm so excited.
And I got
man, I can't even tell you.
Jesse Spano all hopped up on speed singing So Excited.
Like it's hard for me to tell the story, but I remember I had bought the tickets and I was going, and the person that I went with at the time, we were kind of on the outs. And I could remember not being fazed by anything of negative because of how happy the movie made me. The movie took me out of my real life, and it made me just like enjoy this. Like I was, you know what I mean? Like when you're going through a tough thing like that in a relationship,
Shuts everything off.
It just shut it all off. And that movie was just what I needed. And it was perfect. You know how somebody tries to drag you down and you're just so happy? Like I'm enjoying all the fun stuff, and that person was just like, meh. Oh, dude, I had so much fun. The movie was so good. And I could just remember just like, it just started. It just kind of reset everything. The clocks just reset. It was so cool, dude. That movie's so cool. Golly. I haven't had a chance to talk about that ever. It's such a good time. The beer, man, at Draft House, Brett, dude, they had like a fucking triple IPA for the movie. It was like a killer brew or some shit. Like it was fucking amazing.
So, okay, I've only been seeing a little bit of it being on their mailing list. So Alamo Draft House, they'll do that for some of the releases, right? I saw for John Wick Volume 4, they had a special beer.
Yes,
like,
bro. There was a stretch there where, movies were my escape, and Draft House was it for me. This was before COVID. And dude, any movie release, anything that I was interested in, fucking Draft House all the time. All the time. I'd have my growler and shit.
I wish they had one by me.
Fuck.
Your Draft House plays old stuff, right, Joe? They'll do
they played like one time they did the original Batman, the 89.
Oh my god.
Oh my god, dude. They build it up. They had fucking a Batman running around. They had a Joker running around. They had like during the movie, they handed out cap guns with the little when the Joker the little thing would pop out and say bang.
The words,
yeah, dude. Like they went all out, bro. And they had like a special Joker beer. It was like dude, it was anything you can think of. They would do like they did Jaws. I remember watching Jaws. They did Halloween there. They love their horror movies. Christmas movies. I saw Die Hard one time. Fuck, dude. It was fucking Draft House is the best. I can't. And before anything, the previews were the best.
They do all the old school shit. It's so cool.
Man, come on.
Travis is right there. He had the same thing with 2018. When I did my ranking, go back and watch my ranking. I put 2018 at number 3. I think it's a great film. It's a great return to form. And I remember when they were announcing remember they were giving little teasers. Then they were announcing the full trailer was coming out. I stayed up all fucking night waiting for that son of a bitch.
Yes.
Like a little kid, like that was waiting for Santa to get like their parents to finish putting the fucking shit gifts under the tree. I stayed up all night. my wife, like, she's like, "You were up all night?" She's like, "How old are you? Seriously?" I'm like, I know, I have a problem."
Sorry.
Remember, like that was the whole thing with the Ends trailers. Remember, where, like people were leaking them, and it's like you might as well put it out now. It's been leaked.
Yeah, remember they leaked it, and then
As
I
well.
watched. Of course, I watched it. I remember reading the script. Of course, I read the script and everything because it was leaked, and then they just might as well put it out because
Might
it's
as well.
everybody's seen it.
Oh man,
Oh,
these
it's such fun stuff. I mean, Halloween. It's such a fun franchise. It's it does have its toxicity with people that just get a little bit overboard. It's like, you guys all got to remember everything's subjective. I never knock anybody for liking anything. You can like this more than that. You can hate this more than that. But I will say over the last 5 years, that's probably the only negative aspect of the franchise that I have noticed, that there's some people that just get so fucking crazy and nasty. And it's like, seriously, guys, is this the most important thing in your life? I mean, look at me, look at us. We're freaking fanatics. But you know what? I don't get nasty with anybody because I
I'm
don't
not
tell
gonna get
you what you
nasty
should
over
like.
it.
I don't. If you say Halloween abortion is your favorite movie, I'd like, that's fine, man. That's your opinion.
You can't please
entirely up
everybody.
to you.
It's so
You
bad.
can't sit here and berate somebody for liking something, and you're not going to change their mind.
No way.
Just what's the sense? It's just that's probably the only thing that's because I would say before 2018 it didn't exist. But 2018 really elevated the franchise and brought a whole new generation of people in, which is great. I'm not knocking it.
Yeah.
But it really brought a toxic element into it, which is completely not necessary.
Well, with Ends, I just remember I think we all were, and I've grown to like a lot more of Ends than I ever thought I would. I just had to think about it and watch it again.
It grew on me.
Perfect,
Yeah.
of course.
It's not perfect. It's not one of my favorite. It grew on me. I saw what they were trying to do. I wouldn't have made those decisions. I give them credit for thinking outside the box and trying something different. My biggest gripe, which I've mentioned, and you guys know it too, is especially when we start reading the novelization for Ends, is there's a lot more meat on that bone that they could have put in that film that they left on the table.
Michael's really part-time. The Shape's really part-time in the movie, unfortunately.
Yeah, he's got a lot more to do in the actual novel that they really could have put and made Corey. See, they could have filmed it where it was in tandem, where the two of them were doing shit and then meet up. That would have been the better way to do it. Like, did you ever see Monty Python, Life of Brian?
It's been a while, but yeah.
You guys Monty Python fans? So if anybody ever seen Monty Python, Life of Brian, excuse me, it basically tells the story of Moses. Remember how Moses was sent down the Nile in the little thing? And so it starts, no, actually that's actually Holy Moses. I'm sorry, I'm thinking that they don't send him down. But the Life of Brian, basically, they think he's the prophet and he's not. So they're doing everything in tandem. Holy Moses is more of that than Life of Brian actually is. So I'm getting the two a little bit mixed because I haven't watched either one of them in a bit. Have you guys ever seen Holy Moses with Dudley Moore?
No, I have not. No.
Go back and watch Holy Moses. So basically it starts out, like I was saying, where they put Moses in the basket that sails down the Nile, and at the same time, Dudley Moore's a baby, and they're giving him up. And so you see them going down the Nile, and then you see Moses push Dudley Moore. You see like a little hand come out, like a baby hand come out, push him, so he goes in a different direction. So Moses is the chosen one. And the whole time, like all the shit that's going on that Moses is doing, part in the Red Sea, he's bringing the plagues to the pharaohs. Dudley Moore is thinking he's always in the same spot Moses is and doesn't realize he's there. So he's thinking he's the chosen one. So they're mirroring each other. It's a comedy.
Oh, Richard Pryor and shit.
Richard Pryor plays the Pharaoh.
John Ritter.
Yeah.
Wow.
John Ritter plays
When was that filmed? When was that
John
made?
Ritter plays the devil. He plays Satan. You never saw Holy Moses? Oh my God. You got to go back and watch Holy Moses.
What year was that?
Early 80s. Very early 80s. It's absolutely hysterical. The best is Richard Pryor as the Pharaoh. When Dudley Moore comes to him and says, I'm going to bring all these plagues on you. And he's like, you're too late. Moses already did it. That's why I let his people go. And he's like, really? But I'm the chosen one. And then Richard Pryor's like, he split the Red Sea in half. Like, zip down the middle, cover quick, and no excuses. Yeah, you got to watch it. Go watch Holy Moses.
It looks very familiar, though. I swear I've probably seen it.
Oh,
It
it's
looks very
hysterical.
familiar.
So yeah, so
I'm just shocked I've never. Wow.
the original intent I had is in that movie, two people are in tandem doing the same thing and they're mirroring each other. They could have did the same thing in Ends, where Myers was doing his thing and Corey could have been possessed by the whole Myers thing and used it sort of like a Roy Burns from Friday 5, and they could have been in tandem doing things and then met up at the end. That probably would have been a different story that would have played out a little bit better. But it's my opinion. No offense.
Holy shit,
No.
that movie didn't make any money at all.
No, it was a bomb at the time, but if you go back and watch it, it's hysterical. I don't know why.
Yeah, I'm reading
Yeah,
up on it.
4.7. Woo!
You'll appreciate it because it's dumb humor. It's one of those movies that's gotten better with age.
Yeah, it's got a lot of people in it, dude.
Yeah. Who plays Dudley Moore's wife?
You got Madeline Kahn, Lorraine Newman.
Yeah, it's I don't know why it was panned at the time, but it's funny as hell.
Dom DeLuise.
Yeah.
Tom DeLuise.
He's sitting there talking to
Look, Mom, I'm roadkill.
he's sitting there talking to John Ritter. John Ritter's supposed to be the devil. He's like, "You're here to tempt me," and he's sitting there talking, and he's all calm. John Ritter, and he's just like, I was an angel once. He's like, trees, that was me. You like trees? That was me. He's just very calm, and you're watching this. It's just like, go back. It's very dark comedy, but I enjoy it. Definitely a lot of fun.
Oh, okay. I'll look that one up.
I'm
See where
definitely-
they're playing that if I can get it somewhere.
Yeah, it's got to be somewhere. So we'll do some quick shameless plugs. I'll let you boys go. It's getting late. This is up on the channel. This is top 5 zombie movies. Joe wasn't with us for this one.
That was fun.
Mhm.
This was a lot of fun. So this is a standalone episode up on the channel now. Our top 5 zombie movies. That was a good time. Good time was had by all. So go check that out. My part 3 and final part of my Twilight Zone episodes will be on Thursday morning.
You're an animal, Pat. Woo!
Fucking beast.
My top 10 will be available on Thursday morning, and you will see. And admittedly, it's actually top 11 because there's a tie. So
like the
not at
one-
number 1. Let's see what else is on here. And like we mentioned earlier, next Wednesday. So we're going to move to Wednesdays. That Halloween 2 movie book club. We're going to be doing episode 2, chapters 6 through 10. So do your homework. Or just go back and watch the episodes previous, and it's like live Cliff Notes.
That's right.
Halloween 2. This time it's personal.
This time it's personal. So that's what we got going on. And when do you guys want to meet up? Plan for this Sunday. What's good for you guys?
What's today? Thursday, Friday? I don't know. I don't know.
Yeah,
You got 10
Thursday,
minutes? We can get off
we
now
have
and just
some
do it in
kids
10 minutes.
stuff.
So it's entirely up to you. Then you have the rest of the week off. It's entirely up to you.
maybe Friday. Thursday it would just have to, I'll be home by around 8. So
I can do
either-
Thursday.
Want to do late Thursday? Well, you guys hit me up. Actually, well, let's close this out. We'll talk for 2 minutes and then we'll close it out. So everybody, thanks for hanging out with us.
yeah.
Make sure you
guys
like,
fall asleep?
subscribe, give us a reach around, all that happy horse shit.
All that good
And we'll be back on Sunday night, 8 Eastern, 7 Central for another That Horror Movie podcast.
Excuse me.
And it'll be a
Sorry.
lot of fun, so don't miss that shit. And then next Tuesday, I guess we're just going to go in order, right? Do Halloween abortion.
Shush motion.
Yes, I'm ready.
Yes, I'm ready.
I will stock up on alcohol for that one. So we'll meet for that, and then everybody have a great
Take
week.
it, Gummy.
And you guys hang out tight, and everybody have a good night.
Good night. Peace.